is Ebon'e of Deep Soul with 92Q, and I'm sitting here with Jamiah Hudson.
Hi.
You have such a actress name, though.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait till you get that Grammy. I know it's the
Same,
acting,
girl.
but everything. It's every
Same.
level.
Thank you.
So let's go into where are you from? Because you're not from Nashville.
Yes, no, I am from Augusta, Georgia, a little
Okay.
tiny town. It's about 2 hours away from Atlanta, the home of James Brown.
Oh, yes.
Home of James Brown, home of the Masters.
What things people don't know, we
Right.
gotta bring here. I love it.
Exactly. Yes.
So let us know, when did you start singing, and you also was leading choir. So yeah, let's get into the early age of it all.
Yes, so I started singing when I was 2, I guess, more like screaming, toddler singing around the house, and my family was like, be quiet, like, shut up. And then when I was 5, I led a song at church, and everyone was like, oh, wait, like, you can actually sing.
She got a voice.
So from then on, I was always singing. My mom, she always put me in like dance and gymnastics ever since I was like 3. So I've always been like active and like doing entertainment stuff. So yeah, that's how it started.
But you wasn't scared when you was a kid? I mean,
No, I guess not. I mean, I don't really remember, but I guess I just kind of grabbed the mic and did
just
it.
went for it.
Yeah, I don't think to me it was like, oh, I'm singing in front of people. I think it was just always been a part of me and like something that is me, I feel like. So yeah, I've always been super comfortable, you know.
And me and you had a conversation about your mom and how she is so involved in your life, and it's kind of like your momager, is that what we call it?
Yeah, definitely. She's all my whole family. They've always embraced everything I've wanted to do, from the music to the acting to dancing, just anything. They've always been 100 times overboard supportive. So I'm so blessed and so grateful for that. But yeah, she's always been, anything she can do to help, she will definitely do. Even now, she's always there.
And your mom, she raised you by herself, right?
Yes, she had me when she was 16. Single mom. I was raised by her and my grandparents. Love them. Definitely the team. Like, when I make it, they're getting everything. I'm so blessed, so thankful, so grateful.
So can you go into a conversation about your dad and what happened with him?
Sure. I mean, my mom and dad were really young. My mom got pregnant at 15, had me at 16. My dad was
It's all right.
right.
It's okay.
It is. My dad was like 16, 17. Didn't work out. Things don't work out. So he was kind of an absent father. I'm one of those children. We're open here. We're all family.
Yeah, we're all family.
We all
here,
know.
So you can,
I'm sure everybody's
go ahead and share, 'cause
been through this before.
girl, mine ain't nothing either. So I understand.
But yeah, I'm just at a place now to where I have forgiven, him and anybody else who I think everybody should definitely forgive. I think that's the first step to success and the first step to happiness. Yeah. So I definitely feel like, I don't hate him or anything. I pray for him and, hope the best. Yeah.
The word forgiveness, that's the hardest thing. The hardest thing to do, because you're trying to make sure that you're spiritually okay.
Exactly.
So how do you know? How did you know that you did forgive him? Like, how did you know that this was?
Well,
I
feel like I'm still making sure of that, because I feel like my grandpa was so involved in my life that I never felt, or I thought I never felt some type of absentness. But I feel like the older I got, I realized that like dads are important and you need them. So I feel like now I'm a little more aware, and I've just been way more cautious and conscious of like making sure I have forgiven him, taking steps to, even if I feel like I have, but it's like, I don't know if I really have. So I'm just like doing everything I can, or at least trying to make sure that I have 1,000% forgiven him. And I don't know if I'll know when I have, or, if I have, I think I'm still dealing with that, but it's my ultimate goal for sure.
And it's because me and you had that conversation about making sure you forgive in order to not stop your blessings.
Exactly. Yes.
So what is some advice you can give to others that's still dealing with any kind of issue? They just don't know how to get through it.
First, I would say you need to forgive yourself. I think that you you are you. This is your life. So at the end of the day, you have to be happy with every. You're going to make decisions that you don't like, but you have to be happy with yourself, and you can't forgive anybody else if you haven't forgiven yourself. So first, I think it starts with you, and I think that once you forgive yourself, everything else will fall in line, everything else will be easier. And realizing that freedom is a huge thing, and forgiveness opens up freedom. You will feel free. You'll feel weights lifted off of you. I think it's just so important on every level to be free. You don't want anything holding you down. Nothing can have control over you, power over you, nothing. So once you break those chains and just release, be you, be happy, be free, I think that everything else will fall into place.
I love how you said you have to make sure that you understand it don't have to overtake you.
Right.
You don't have to let your issues or anything like that take over you, because when you give it power, that's when there's a problem.
Exactly.
So
This is church up in here, y'all.
Girl, we will always have some church.
Yes.
You know this. But we don't. Let's go ahead and dive on into.
Yes. Hey, I'll talk about church all day.
Your music is like a ministry. It is your ministry.
Truly.
So how do you use your music as a ministry?
Well, I first thank God, thank the Father for this gift, and I thank Him for choosing me to have this gift and for trusting me with it, because I feel like we all have gifts, and sometimes we're scared to use them, or it's like, oh, am I good enough, or, just you don't know sometimes. But I'm so thankful that He trusted me with this gift to actually, or I'm trying to actually use it, So what was the question? I'm good at this. Oh my God.
You're fine.
I'm sorry.
The question was, how do you use your music
It
as a ministry?
right. So yeah, I just try to keep that in mind with every step of the music that I take, even from writing the lyrics. Like, is this crossing the line? Is this how I want to be portrayed? Just little things like that. Just always keeping Him first, and that's how I'm using it as a ministry. Also keeping others in mind, because I want everybody to I want to be relatable to everybody else. So I want them to hear my music and be like, oh, I'm going through that, or oh my gosh, like that happens to everybody. So I just want to be super authentic, super real. I don't want I don't want to seem fake to anybody or anything. I just want it to be like a family. We're all going through the same
We got the same things going on.
Exactly.
And your story is a testimony to help
others.
So
yes.
We got some more that we're going to get into when we come back from a quick break.
Okay,
so y'all stay tuned.
Stay tuned
For Deep Soul. Okay, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.